If you have a plant at home that is actually alive, but you have been caring for it for some time, and it simply does not grow, it is stuck. It needs to be unlocked so it can become beautiful like this and release those new shoots that we like so much and want so much for our plants. And the worst part of all is that many people still continue watering, fertilizing, and waiting without realizing that the plant's soil no longer delivers what the plant needs to develop and unlock itself. But look, there is good news. Today I am going to teach you a simple mixture, used even by large plant producers, which with just one spoonful can start to unlock the growth of any plant you have there, whether it is fruit-bearing, ornamental, flowering, anyone. But you have to promise me and yourself that you are going to pay attention, because if you get the dose of this wrong, everything goes wrong. Then you end up worsening the situation of your plant. So, pay attention here, because you know that here we test everything we do and only bring the gold here to you, which has already been tested and approved. And then your little plants will all grow beautiful, healthy, and even unlock those that are stuck in time. Take a container that you have in your house. I am going to use this cup here. It is even a measuring cup, but you won't need the measurements. It can be whatever you have there. Most plants, everyone, do not get stuck due to a lack of water. What is lacking, in fact, is strength in the plant's soil. The plant is even alive, but if it does not have an active root, if it is without energy and without available nutrients, there is nothing that will make this plant go forward unless these problems are resolved. Because this little mixture that I am going to teach you here and make together with you does not just mask the problem, it actually resolves the root of the problem, and your plant will start to unlock and grow a lot. This is not a random combination. It resolves the problem, in fact, completing everything the plant needs. This here is our first ingredient. This is that coffee ground. You have already drunk the coffee passed through it. Then you are going to keep these grounds in a shaded environment and let them dry. They will be very dry like this. This here is worth gold for your plant's soil, because this activates life in the soil and feeds the living microorganisms of the soil. We are going to put here 1 spoonful of coffee grounds, 2 very full spoons of coffee grounds in our container. It is the microorganisms in the soil that will activate and transform the nutrients to make them available to the plant. Otherwise, it is no use having nutrients in the soil if they are not transformed into food for the plants. So here we have the coffee. Now we are going to put the next ingredient. And this ingredient here is rich in phosphorus and is also rich in calcium. And if you do not know, phosphorus is the main nutrient responsible for root growth, flowering, and plant development. What we are putting here is bone meal. This bone meal here, mine is black, but you can use any brand. There are several colors of it. There is the brownish one, which is the most common, and there is this one, which is more processed. Now you join the two. These two together here create an environment where the soil will function, the nutrients become available, and the plant is able to react. In other words, you are not just fertilizing, you are unlocking the plant's system. But there is a little secret that some producers use. I like to use it here. I will reveal it to you here to make this mixture even better. Just this here is already gold for the plant. Look, mixing these 2 ingredients here is already wonderful. And there is now a third ingredient that I use. It is just a little bit. Do not use much. This third ingredient here is just a little bit that you use, this tiny amount, for this quantity of fertilizer and soil revitalizer that we put. This is cinnamon, so we put the cinnamon powder to further improve fungal issues and diseases that can affect our plant, and therefore might be sticking it. So, when you put just a little bit of cinnamon, you improve the root system of your plant even more, thus giving more biology to the soil and also feeding the microorganisms, since this is 100% organic and natural. See how the ingredients are too easy? You probably already have all of them there, right? If not, all the products we use are available. I mixed it very well, and look at how our solution turned out. This wonderful powder, many people do not know, but one little spoonful of this saves a stuck plant, saves that plant that is already dying and sick. And I am going to teach you now the most important part, but before that, I want you to leave a comment below about where you are watching us from, as I want to know how far our videos are reaching. I also want to know if you are new here or if you are already a subscriber. If you are new here, subscribe now so you do not miss the next videos. And now you will learn the most important thing, which is how to apply this to your plant to have an effective result, which makes all the difference. I will never tire of telling you this here whenever we bring recipes. The difference between the medicine and the poison is the dose. So you will understand what the right dose is to be a medicine for your plant and not a poison. Because if you use too much, it causes problems and the result worsens. So come with me so you use the right amount. In pots of this size here, we will use a little bit. In a larger pot, we double the amount we use. Go to your little plant that is not growing, that is stuck. Take a little spoonful of this preparation you made. And then you will do it like this. You will open a small hole on the side of your plant, and then you will pour a little bit, and put it like this, covered again. Done, it is applied in the pot. Ah, my plant is in a bowl-style pot like this fern. Here you will do the same thing. Open a little side here, and then you will also put a little spoonful. One little spoonful on the side of the pot, like this. Then you cover it again and mix it with the soil. And then after applying, you will always do the following. Now you take your watering can and water lightly here where you put the fertilizer. See? It is not to water and soak your plant in this case. It is just for you to do a light watering to already start the release of nutrients from this fertilizer we put in your plant. Do the same thing here on the other little plant. Water. Once it starts to leak out the bottom, then you can stop watering. Here all the nutrients have already started to release into the roots of your plant, feeding the soil microbiology. The microorganisms will start to work and start making the nutrients available to your plant. And the little leaves will start to do this, sprout new leaves. And then this fertilizer that is left over here, you do not throw it away by any means. You will apply it to your plants, and then what is left you save, because in 15 days you will apply it again, in this same way, until your plant becomes beautiful, healthy, and you see the new shoots start to appear on that plant that was sad. Then, my friend, in a few days, you will see that plant that was stuck. Look, gifting you with little flowers, even small plants, the flowers. Look for yourself, already appearing. There will be new shoots appearing on your plant. We will have stronger shoots and unlocked growth. It won't stop growing if you continue applying this formula. What is good and what is beautiful is meant to be shown and shared. So don't leave this video without sharing this tip with that person you like and who you know likes plants. And more important than that is for you to subscribe and consider supporting our project. This video is ending here, but you don't stop learning. Look here to the side for a suggested video for you to marathon our channel and learn more tips like this for free. But first, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because that is the only way for you not to miss the next videos. A big kiss to your heart. We'll see you in this video here. Bye-bye. If this guide changed the way you look at the struggling plants in your garden, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the natural secrets that have been hidden for too long. Plant your future. The next garden treasure will be revealed soon.